to move Show me how this ends. Whisper it will be okay. Meet me at a favorite spot. I'll take the train. Meet me on the lake.
Hey, hi, hello. Happy day one of my writing challenge. Of our writing challenge, because some of you have commented on my last video that you're going to join me, and that's really exciting. I am on the struggle bus this morning. It's actually the afternoon. It's like 12:30, and it has taken me almost 4.5 hours to write 2,000 words, which is not good. There's a truck backing up and I don't know how loud it is. I'm not sure if the camera is picking up on it, but it's really great. As I was saying, our writing challenge, because some of you commented that you're actually going to join me and do some variation of a writing challenge of your own. That's awesome. Let's do it. We can do it. What was I saying? I was saying that it took me almost 4.5 hours to write 2,000 words, which is not good because I will not have 4 hours a day to spend trying to get to 2,000 words, but it was just very much of a struggle. I was very distracted. I was distracted all morning thinking about a number of things, thinking about my schedule this week, all that jazz, but it's fine. I made it. It was really hard, but I made it. And also it was a really emotional scene that just was not working. It's fine though, it's done, and I'm gonna return back to it because I'm gonna really let this moment in my character's life simmer. I'm gonna finish the rest of the book and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try and rework this a little bit because this moment really has to hit, and I just don't think I'm there yet with my character and with the story. And I think that going through and finishing the rest of his journey will really help me to inform the emotion in this moment. Hopefully that's making sense, but I just think that this is just one of those instances where I can fix it in post. I can fix it when I'm done. Draft 2, I'll be able to turn up the emotion a little bit more. For now, it's just about the plot points. And what a plot point it was. Oh my gosh, devastating. The truck is backing up again. He's just driving backwards now in the streets. I feel a rage within me. It is so strong and so powerful. Okay, I think it's done now. Let's back it up a little bit. If you're new here, my name is Megan. I'm currently working on 2 projects. Both are adult fantasy, both feature war, both feature romance. One has dragons, one has elemental magic. I love them both equally. I'm at very different stages with both of them because one of them is actually the second book in a fantasy series. And so it's way more developed, it's way more of a story, and the other one is just starting to become something. And that's what I worked on today. I worked on my dragon project. And I feel like despite how difficult it was to actually get to 2,000 words, I'm still so jazzed for this challenge and I'm going in with all the best energy as possible. So let's talk about the challenge a little bit more. I did announce it in my previous video, but let's just recap ever so slightly. So the challenge is, I'm calling it 2K a day, but really what it is I want to write every single day. That doesn't mean I want to write 2K every single day. What it means is that every single day, 7 days a week, I will be writing. For 5 of those days, I want to write 2K a day because I want to average around 10K a week. Let's get into the rules. I have some rules that I've laid out for myself. The first rule, I want to write every single day. Every day I want to write something. Going a little further, from Monday to Friday, I want to write 2K a day or 10K a week. For 5 days a week, I want to be averaging 2K a day because at the end of the week, I want to say that I got to 10K. In terms of the nitty-gritty of the schedule, for 5 days a week, I want to work on my main project, so one of my 2 stories. And then for 2 days a week, I want just creative writing, journaling, just like low stakes, low energy. That would be ideal. However, I'm going to really just aim for 10K a week. And so if that means that I have to write on my projects for 6 days of the week or 7 days a week, then so be it. But the point is to just write every single day to get to 10K a week. And then last but not least, I want to alternate between my projects every day so that I am putting an equal amount of effort into both of my projects in order to have a large chunk of them done by the end of the summer. That would be ideal. And that's it, that's all. I have a little tracker that you saw earlier that I'm keeping track in, and once a week I will check in and see how I'm doing. But so far so good. Day 1 is in the books and it was fine. and it's over now, and I'm proud of myself, and that's all I can really say about that. So let's get into it. Let's get into this week wherever you are. I hope you are cozy. I hope you are feeling inspired and motivated and creative, and I hope you're ready to have a good time, because this week is going to be a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun activities this week, so let's get into it. I am home, as you can probably tell by the cats that are surrounding me and my terrible background. I'm always so self-conscious because it's not like the most glamorous, but it's just the easiest to film these little updates in. So hey, hi, it's the afternoon now. As you saw, I spent all morning writing in the library with my friend, and it went well. It went well enough. Here's a couple things. Let's talk about it. So first and foremost, I sat down today and realized I had no idea what I was gonna write. I have the major plot points of this story in mind, and I have the overall story in mind, but I had no idea what the next moment was going to be. And I didn't panic. I swear I didn't panic. But I did have a jarring moment where I was like, wait, what am I doing? And I have that moment because with my other project, my dragon project, because today I was working on the Faded, I have pretty much every single scene like planned out for the most part. Not every single scene, but like every major moment plus like some little moments in between. I'm a weird hybrid of plotter and pantser. I am probably more of a discovery writer than I think I am. I like to have an idea of where the story's going. I like to have my major moments, but everything in between can kind of be played around with a little bit. And so it was a little jarring today to like sit down and be like, wait, what am I writing? But I did it. I managed to get out a scene. It was also my least favorite thing to write, which, if you don't know, fun fact, my least favorite thing in the world to write is a scene wherein two people are talking to one another. And it's just that. It's just two people talking to one another because of various reasons, whether or not it's the first time they've met or whether or not they have to reveal something. I just find I love writing dialogue, but I don't like those moments, which is a weird thing to say. It's hard to explain. I think I just put a lot of pressure on myself in those scenes, and I just took my time with it, and I managed to get my 2,000 words. I actually think I wrote 2,022. I will do a total count in a moment when I write it in my journal. I did it, and it took a long time, which is the other thing I wanted to talk about, which is that I'm starting to stress out. Starting to, she says, as if she hasn't been spiraling for weeks now about various life things. But I'm starting to stress out a little bit about how long it's been taking me to get to 2K. Always just been a really quick writer. Like, I can write my assignments really quickly. I can write quickly. I think that's like the journalistic training in me. I've been able to knock out things quite fast. Doesn't necessarily mean they're perfect, but I can get down words if need be. So these past couple days, having it take hours to get to 2K is a little stressful, but I'm also hyper aware that I just have that time, and I'm aware that I have that time. So I'm hopeful that when I start working next week and I have a little bit less of the open days ahead of me where I can just kind of dawdle a little bit, I'm hoping that that pressure kind of forces me to write quicker, because obviously I'm not going to rush on a day like today when I have nothing else to do but write. I'm not going to try to rush out 2K. So I am both stressing out about the fact that it's taking me hours to reach a 2K goal, but I'm also aware that like I won't actually know my capabilities until I start working. This is a long-winded way of saying that we can readjust if need be. If next week or even the week after, let's be honest, because next week's going to be completely different, starting a new job. But if the week after I find that I'm still struggling or that I am struggling, I'll just readjust. The goal is to write every single day, and the goal is to be consistent. So the 2K a day is really arbitrary, but I'm still gonna try really, really hard, and I'm making it right now. So this is just a preemptive kind of PSA. What do you think, buddy? He had something he had to say, but he's stopped now. He's camera shy. But this is a PSA to say that if your goals aren't working for you, switch up your goals. It's okay. I'm just savoring these days. This is my last week off ever for the next foreseeable future. I don't know when the next time in my life I'm gonna have a week off. That's really scary. I've been telling myself that all week, but it just kind of really hit me like, this is it. So I'm savoring it. I'm savoring it so much. And I'm really excited because tonight I'm going to the theater. I am going to the theater, and that is my favorite place to be. I am so excited because I'm going to see Les Miserables. I can't wait. I'm so curious how I'm gonna find it. I have never seen it live. I obviously know the story. I've watched the movie. I've attempted to read the book. I DNF'd the book. I did not like it. Sorry. That's jarring to say, but it just wasn't for me at the time. And I have listened to the soundtrack. I know all the music, but I've never seen the stage show. In fact, I've never actually seen this size of a production before in terms of the commercial aspect of it. I watched Lion King when I was really, really young, but like I don't remember it, but I've never seen Phantom, I've never seen Les Mis, and I'm so excited because I'm going to see Les Mis tonight, and then later on in the summer I'm gonna go see Wicked, which is in my mind like the same level of production value. So I'm really excited to see it on stage. I think it's gonna be wonderful, and any time I get to spend time in the theater, I feel at home there in a way that I don't feel at home anywhere else. So I hope I like it. I hope it's good. I have a good feeling about it because I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to live theater. As I was saying, I'm hyper aware that this is my last week of freedom. So I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna snuggle my cats. I'm gonna watch maybe some YouTube. Maybe I'll read. I don't know. I'm just gonna like putter around and just savor the glorious stretch of not having any responsibilities. It's gonna be good. We're walking up 15 flights of stairs. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was out really late last night. We'll talk about Les Mis when I have the energy, but it's like 10:15 right now, and I have to write, and I just have no will to do so. But I've made fresh coffee, I've showered, I'm in the comfiest clothes. It's a gorgeous day, and I'm gonna get through this, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna read a little bit outside. Of course, just as I'm about to update you, there's a leaf blower outside. Please ignore it, but hey, hi, hello. I am all dolled up in my Thursday vest because I'm going to write. But I realized I never updated you on how amazing Les Mis was. Les Mis was so good. Toronto theater has really impressed me these past few years living here. It is just top tier, top notch, yet the most amazing actors, the most amazing production quality. The thing that really surprised me about it was the chorus numbers, the group numbers were amazing. Normally when I'm watching a musical, I kind of live for the solos just a little bit. I tend to connect a little bit more with solo performances, but with this show, every single time the entire cast was on stage singing, it was like I felt it in my soul. So powerful. I'm playing with my cat right now under the door. He's hitting my toes, but it was amazing and I loved it so much. And I'm so happy to have seen it. So I did not sleep very well last night. I did not sleep at all. Like I was up till 1. Normally I'm in bed by like 10. So I'm very delusional today. But I'm gonna go write. I'm gonna go write with a friend at the library. That's why we are all dolled up. And then I am gonna go to the gym, and then we have plans tonight. Please ignore my dirty mirror. Oh, and also I forgot to update you with writing yesterday. Writing was very difficult yesterday because, again, I was very, very tired because of the late night. I think this week all of my schedule has just been so messed up sleeping. But I pushed through and I got to like 1,800 words, which is fine because we're going for a weekly average of 10K, and I have a good feeling about today. Today, I want to write more than 2K. We shall see, though. It's a big statement because I'm very, very sleepy. But enough chitty-chatting. Let's get into it. I only have to write 1,000 words today, just over 1,000 words, which is great. And that is all thanks to yesterday. Yesterday was such a good writing day. I wrote 3,136 words, which is amazing. And it really just has to do with the fact that the one project that I'm working on, I am just feeling so hard this week. It is flowing so easily. Scenes are coming to me at such a great rate, and I'm just able to like lay down words in a way that I'm struggling with the other project, which is the Dragon Project. For some reason, that project is really quiet this week. I may sound a little hoarse and quiet because I was out again late last night, which is 2 times this week, which is completely unprecedented in this household. That is a lot of socializing for my introverted soul, but it was really fun. I went to a board game cafe with a bunch of friends and we had a really good time, and I was out until like almost midnight because afterwards we went to A&W and got a burger. So I'm feeling a little sleepy today, but that's okay because I only have to write 1,000 words. I feel like I can do that no problem. So I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna start writing now. In a couple hours in the afternoon, I am gonna go write with my friend Fatuma. So I'm gonna write a little bit and then I'm probably just gonna edit this video when I get there, once I reach my goal. I might try to go over 1,000 words, but I probably won't, to be honest. I'm probably just gonna let it be because I have to write the Dragon Project, and for some reason I'm just struggling with that project this week. It's okay because the scene and the moment that I'm working towards is really, really exciting. Usually when I hit a turning point, that's when like the momentum builds and picks up and it becomes a little bit easier to write. And I think actually that's exactly what's happening in my other project, in the Fader project. So let's get to it. Let's get writing. And let's finish off this week strong because I'm definitely gonna reach my goal this week.
Say what you want, say what you wanna say. I already know your mind. Take what you want, take a piece of me. It seems to ease your mind. You don't have to explain. Change a thing between you and
Yeah, you can hold out.
Does this look crooked? Why does it feel... This is my focus face.
It's like you're staring into my soul.
I am. And I'm making that face. Okay. Hi, hello. I'm at Fatuma's place. I can't film the computer.
That was horrifying.
Look, I'm at Fatuma's place. Hi! And okay, hold on, let me get the camera before I keep talking. I actually showed up and I had already written my 2K words.
Show off!
In fact, Fatuma literally, I sat on her couch and she was like, have you already written your 2,000 words? And I was like, yeah, my bad. It's because I have been focusing on editing this video, and so I wanted to close it off a little bit and talk word counts. So let's talk word counts for this week, because week 1 is officially done, and I did it. I made it. Today, this morning, I wrote 1,719 words. So that makes the total for this week 10,692 words. What? That's amazing. That is exactly what I wanted to do. And it's really funny watching the footage and seeing how much I struggled at the beginning of this week to even write 2,000 words, and how I was feeling like it was taking forever and I was stressing out about it. And towards the end of this week, I've just been able to really focus and write a lot quicker than normally. And I think it's, again, just because I'm like, that muscle is just being worked, and that's fantastic. So it bodes really, really well for next week. I'm feeling good. I still maintain that I can switch up to this challenge if need be. I don't have to force myself to write 2K. The goal is to write every single day. And on that note, week 1, the 5 days is officially done, but I'm still planning to write every single day. So this weekend, I'm going to focus on journaling, and I'm also going to focus on
New friends.
I'm talking to my internet people. Hello, people of the internet. I've never done that accent.
Scary. They don't know that side of you?
No.
That's crazy.
No, they don't know that I randomly bust into Slavic
people.
accents. What was I saying? Oh, so this weekend I'm going to focus on journaling and doing some writing prompts, and I'm also going to focus on reworking some of the scenes that I worked through this week, because some of them definitely need a lot of look-throughs, not just a second glance. They need like a 4th or a 5th glance. So I'm probably going to do that, because the goal is still write every single day, but the word count is done for the week, so the pressure is off. And I think that's it. That's all. So thank you so very much for watching. I hope you are staying creative out there.
And like and subscribe to Megan's channel.